Fortnite Chapter 4 might be happening sooner than we think. Now, before I talk about anything, I want to make this very clear. None of this is confirmed by Epic or leaked by a trustworthy inside source. This is all just speculation based on some things in the game this season and some things that leakers found in the files. Also, don't mind the gameplay in the back. I'm playing Save the World and I honestly have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to progress through the story so I can get XP. It's probably really bad gameplay if you actually know anything about Save the World. I don't know what I'm doing. Before we talk about the speculation of Chapter 4, let's go back to the speculation of Chapter 3. Back in March of 2021, someone on Reddit leaked Chapter 2 Season 6 before any of the information was known or teased online. The leaks came from an insider at Epic Games, and they were only ever messaged to a moderator of the Fortnite Leaks subreddit. He later came with more leaks for the moderator to post during Season 7 that included multiple leaks for Chapters 2, Season 7, and 8, and then suddenly skipped to Chapter 3. To me, it was pretty clear at this point that Season 8 would be the last season of Chapter 2, but even without these insider leaks, there were a lot of clues that also supported this. In the Season 8 trailer, the Cube Queen said only nothing will remain.
And know that when we are done, only nothing will remain.
On top of that, a lot of her cosmetics descriptions also hinted towards the end, with her back bling reading time is running out, her loading screen reading nothing will remain, and the most obvious one, her pickaxe reading this staff has ended countless realities, soon the island will join them. We also had the map corruption spreading like crazy, and a huge similarity between Chapter 2 Season 8 and the original Season X, the return of the mech. Now let's look at our current season, Chapter 3 Season 4. The Herald seems like the Cube Queen of last chapter. Just like the Cube Queen's cosmetic descriptions, the Herald's pickaxe reads the final cut awaits, her backbling reads the last light you'll see, and the outfit itself reads the nothing is coming. But what exactly is the nothing? Well, it's something that was actually teased almost 3 years ago at the end of Chapter 1. The numbers on the black hole screen read, "I was not alone, others were outside the loop, this was not calculated, the nothing is now inevitable." Could we finally see what the nothing actually is and possibly bring us to a new chapter? The map this season will also get consumed by Chrome as seen in the trailer, just like Chapter 2 Season 8's corruption spreading. My guess is that the Chrome tornado is going to start moving around the island and will go crazy at the end of the season. Let's also go back to the Chrome teasers. Chrome will consume all, Chrome will be all. Going along with the idea that the map will get heavily consumed in Chrome by the end of this season, just like Chapter 2 got heavily corrupted by the end of that season. And just like the mech returning at the end of Chapter 2 for a chaotic ending, it looks like a lot of crazy items might be returning this season, with the guided missile, Wolverine mythics, Batman mythics, sideways caretakers, planes, and helicopters all getting updated in the files. Moving on, recently there was a leak for a map codenamed Asteria in the files. For anyone who doesn't know, the codename for the Chapter 1 map was Athena, which is the name of a Greek god. The codenames for the Chapter 2 and 3 map were Apollo and Artemis respectively, again, both Greek gods, and actually twins, just like how the Chapter 2 and 3 maps are on opposite sides of each other. So now we have this map codenamed Asteria, a Greek goddess. Some people think it might be for creative mode, maybe once modding releases, but my question is why? There's no big map with a codename for our current creative mode, and once modding releases, the maps that players will make will be player made and made on Unreal Engine. So I don't see any practical use for a map that has a codename to be used in creative mode. Creative 2.0 from a player perspective seems like it's going to be pretty similar to the way that creative already plays out. You're going to load into a creative hub and from there choose whatever island to go into. For map makers, it looks like just instead of using the tools that are in Fortnite Creative, they're going to be using tools on the Unreal Engine. Again, no reason for there to be an Asteria map in creative. So it seems likely at this point that the codename is for a new Battle Royale map. Let's look at the end date of this season and the possible release date of the next one. For recent seasons that don't have a live event, the servers just go down late at night, but ever since Chapter 2 Season 4, anytime there's a live event, it's on the last day of the season, followed by 1 day downtime until the next season releases. Now, it's not exactly 1 day, and it's not all downtime, it's just a waiting screen after the live event, and then eventually when the update is pushed out, then the real downtime begins, the servers go up after that. But it's approximately 1 day, maybe closer to 12 to 16 hours, somewhere around there. Chapter 3 Season 4 is set to end on December 3rd. Obviously, this is subject to change. Sometimes Epic either pushes this back by 1 day or even ends the season a day early. But this is what we have to go off of. Recently, Tom Henderson has been getting leaks from an insider at Epic. He correctly predicted the release date of both the Dreamer and Starfire skins. He claims that the next season will begin on December 5th, although he called this season Chapter 3 Season 5. But what's weird is that if this season ends on December 3rd and the next one starts on the 5th, that would be a 2-day downtime. And this would be the first ever 2-day downtime since the Black Hole event. He also stated that the title of Chapter 3 Season 5 could simply be a placeholder. If next season is Chapter 4, that would also mean that Chapter 4 started exactly 1 year after Chapter 3, which would be a nice little Easter egg. So what do you guys think? Are we going into Chapter 3 Season 5 or Chapter 4 Season 1 this December? I can't lie, the evidence is pretty compelling, but if this season ends on December 3rd, we wouldn't even have gotten a full year on this map, just about 2 days under. But look, there's a first for everything, and Epic surprises us with random things all the time. So it could be a real possibility. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.